And also Mahindra Satyam's fourth quarter numbers have started coming in. Standalone profit actually quite healthy, 446 crores. This is picking up from 294 crores. It's a quarter-on-quarter comparison. And consolidated profit is up from 308 crores to around 534 crores. However, other income has decreased. It's fallen to around 45 crores. We'll try and cut across to the management. They're addressing the media on the Q4 numbers. Let's just cut across and listen in live.
Working all over the world, and therefore whatever is happening all around us, whether it is US or Europe or Asia, will have fairly serious impact on the progress of this company. I don't need to tell you that we are once again in a situation where the global economy is seeing serious problems. US, which was looking very, very positive last quarter, is starting to show signs of strain. What is happening in Europe is well known. You're seeing a resurgence of in Greece and in France of political instability. Nationalism is overtaking prudent economic management, and this could have very serious impact not only on these economies but globally. India, I don't need to tell you because I suppose you read the newspapers every morning. So it is in this context and in this situation that one must view the results of Mahindra Satyam, and its impact going forward. But maybe I'm sounding a bit negative. Is it all negative? The answer is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that discretionary spend is going to come down. Yes, in the sense that political instability will stop people from making the kind of technological changes and technological renovations which are so critical for growth. But no, because we have always seen that economic pressures in Europe or US, or for that matter Asia, lead to a growth in our business, though the nature of growth has changed. Instead of traditional software work which we used to do, it is now getting more into operations. So that is the kind of qualitative change which has happened. So much so for the global economic scene. Coming back to what we are doing at Satyam, I had always given a simile that we were like a patient in the ICU. We were recovering. Now, the good news is that I do believe we are now fully recovered. And the results which I will share with you just now will establish that we are fully recovered. And not so good news is that now we have no alibi, the management. We will be required to deliver quarter after quarter because we cannot take the excuse anymore. Hey, give us time. We are recovering from the trauma of 2009. Now, let's get back to the results. Our revenue for the quarter was 337 million, a growth of 3.7% over the previous quarter. Our EBITDA for the quarter was 59 million, a growth of 12.1% over the previous quarter. For the full year, our revenues were 1.311 billion or 6,500 crores, a growth of 16.2%. By any standard, by any measure, given the turmoil which the global economy is seeing, I think these are good results. Our EBITDA for the full year is over 1,000 crores. It's $210 million. with an EBITDA margin of 16.1%. Our PAT is 1,305 crores for the year. So I'll repeat what I said. The 3-year transformation has been completed and completed successfully. I believe our current quarter, where we delivered superior growth in revenue and EBITDA, is a reflection of the true potential of the company. If we take a view over a year, there has been considerable improvement in almost all key metrics across delivery, cost management, and revenue growth. So whichever metric you use, we, I think, are with the top performers in the industry. And given the fragility which this company had, I think it's a good news. Our strategy of focusing on key customers and relationship has stood us in good stead. Our top 20 customers have grown at over 19% in FY12 compared to FY11, indicating the successful beginning of an account mining strategy. It's also a reflection on the quality of our delivery that in the big accounts, we are growing at a rate of 20% on an annual basis. We hope to continue to focus on offering a wider range of offerings to our customers and broadening the relationship across multiple parameters. One key event of the quarter gone by was the announcement of the merger between Mahindra Satyam and Tech Mahindra. We have got a lot of positive feedback, and our stakeholders, as also the stock market, has responded very positively to this decision. As I speak, we are aligning our processes and are ensuring a seamless integration between the two companies. In terms of key milestones, we have received approval on the merger from the Stock Exchange and the Competition Commission of India. We are confident of clearing other formalities in due course. As we said at the time of acquiring Satyam, as we said at the time when the two boards met for the purposes of integration, there are huge synergies between the two companies. The expertise of Tech Mahindra in telecom would be of great advantage to all the enterprises which Satyam uses. And the capabilities of Satyam in terms of business intelligence, in terms of knowledge of SAP or Oracle, that's of a great relevance to the telecom companies. So net, I'm very positive about this merger, and I can say with an element of confidence that on account of the preparatory work we have done, you would notice that we proceeded with the merger with a measured pace. There was no hurry to it. It took us 3 years to come to this, but that also gave us opportunity and time to make sure that when integration takes place, it is seamless. Having said that, in this business, like any other business, I see this as a beginning. We still have a long way to go. We will continue to need the full focus of the management and continued cooperation of the outstanding staff we have. With these words, I'll ask CP to fill you in on details in relation to specifics of our strategy and where he perceives growth and where he sees obstacles. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Vineet, and good evening, everybody. Fact is, Mahindra Satyam.
So that was, of course, the company management talking about the operating environment, saying that the global situation remains tough, and US, which had shown positive signs last quarter, is starting to show signs of strain. But overall, the company seems to have recovered from the shock of what happened in 2009. Well, as we said, the numbers have managed to beat expectations, with standalone profit coming in at 446 crores. With that, we're taking a quick break.